Hi, I'm David Starnes.
And hi, and I'm Linda Starnes.
We actually moved to Cedar Park about 40 years ago. It'll be actually 40 years ago in September. And I recently started my marketing business, Cedar Park Local, here to help small businesses get out on the internet space and get customers.
And I am a retired state employee of 27 years. And after retired for the first retirement, my second retirement was I spent 11 years as a director of Reveal Resource Center, and I still have the passion to serve. It's going to be our 15th year.
I think at this stage in our life that we're most passionate about giving back to our community, and we've been very blessed in our lives to be taken care of, and we love Cedar Park. Like I said before, we've been here 40 years and it's been very good to us. We've raised 2 children here from 2 years old on up, and I think our passion is what can we do to pay our blessings forward.
Well, I love the community. I love that, even from the retirement part of this, that there's so many opportunities to serve and to be part of the community. And the library is definitely one of them. It's an amazing place to visit, even from the older place that we first started back in the mid-'80s till present. It's beautiful, and so, yes. Well, I will tell you this, reflecting back, my son, back in the mid-'80s, I would take my son to the first place in the library. It was in that yellow building. So I took him there several times. I believe there was a reading program, I can remember. But the biggest highlight is when they moved to the other building. I took my daughter Denise. Summer camp was, the reading program was the best. She enjoyed that, she enjoyed reading, and the best part of the reading program was she was able to read a book, take a ticket and put it in the bag for prizes. And that was the one time that she read a lot of books, was during the summertime.
A lot of my library memories were not necessarily here in Cedar Park, but my first memory is with my father. When we lived in the Washington, D.C. area, my father went to the libraries just about every Saturday, and I got to tag along with him, so it was really a good bonding for him and I to go to the library, and we went down to the main library in Arlington, and then later on in life, when we moved here where my parents lived, we would go down to the main Austin library off of Guadalupe. And so that was real good, those memories like that. And then with my wife, Linda, we met in college, and we used to spend lots of time in the library at Virginia Tech, and we would dream and think of, okay, where are we gonna go live, and where are we going to, what kind of jobs are we gonna do? So it was very much in a research type, atmosphere, and it was a place that was peaceful and quiet and very safe for us to do that research. So that's the fond memories I remember of those libraries.
I love the idea that we can make a huge impact in the community, and taken care of by giving is the future generation behind us, our younger generation, to have a wonderful place to go and read books. A safe place, it's a bigger place. So I feel like I think it's an honor and a privilege that we get to be a part of that.
I think, the more we saw the development, because I was fortunate enough to be involved with the Library Foundation, and I got to see with the groundbreaking and the whole progress of the building. And the more I learned about what it was gonna be, the more I realized the impact that it's gonna have on this community. And we're always searching for where can we have the greatest impact. and we really thought that the library was that one place where it impacts the whole community, and not only in just in books, but in programs, but also a community gathering place. And that just intrigued us that, you know, we wanted to be a part of that, because we've been very blessed, and we just want to pay that blessing forward to where others can have that same opportunity that we had. So. I just really think that this whole library and building and community, we're just in such a growth area, and with our business community is just bustling. We got a great school district in LISD. I just think that the need is here. So I think just really that monthly giving for us was very important. So it allows us to, you know, give you sustainable money and that. And I know that, you know, as I found out more and more, it is a city building. Bonds and taxes cover some of it, but it really needs us to help, you know, as a community, to help do the nice things that are inside this library and make a difference. And I just thought this was the best use of our funds. There's a lot more than just, like I say, just the books inside. You know, the library has changed a lot, and all you have to do is look around and walk through the library, and you see how much the usage is in this new library. And it's just as a meeting place and that, and being involved in some of the LISD projects, you know, for the school children, they need a place to meet, you know, outside of school, and this is a safe place. And it's the one place in the area that is open to everybody. And I think the foundation, not a lot of people know about it, I know, and it's just something that, you know, you need to know that the foundation supplements the funding that the city can't always do, and it makes this library what's so incredible and what it is today. So.
Honestly, nothing is too small or too much. Is to me, even if it's all you have is $1, $10, or even $1,000, it adds up, and it does make a difference, because it could go towards more books. It could go to the makerspace. It goes to different programs. They got all kinds of different programs all summer long, and even all through the year. So that helps pay for somebody who don't even have that much money to come in. A library card, if you're here, free. It's free if you live in Cedar Park. So all you have to do, you could take advantage of all of these different programs that you don't have to pay for. Some are minimum fee, but it's also attracting all kinds of people. It doesn't matter the wealth or where you come from, it just brings people together. But I think if you want to make a difference and a huge impact, all of us can make an impact regardless of how much. And I encourage it, because I know that we are very blessed that we get to give back. Yeah, we're very blessed. You know, being in the community for 40 years, a good half of it I had my own career, but I know in the summertime I took advantage of the library. But just even now that I'm an empty nester and I get to come back into a library, I had so many great memories. But this is such a wonderful library that you can actually go and have coffee, you can read a book, you can get comfortable. And plus it's a place where there's air conditioning, you can cool off, you can look at the parks. I mean, I'm amazed just seeing the bird and the playscape. It just warms my heart, because we didn't have that in the other place. So I encourage anybody to come and just see for yourself. I mean, I just had a neighbor that I recommend to be a part of the library, and she just has young children, and she's hooked on it. In fact, it warms my heart that she's been coming on a regular basis. And so her kids, I'm jealous of her, because her kids get this amazing library, and I wish I had that for my kids. I just think we're blessed. We have a blessed community, we're blessed library, and I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's an incredible staff here. I mean, we're just Julia is just an amazing head librarian, the whole staff, you know, they go above and beyond. And it's just, like I say, it's just a great place to have in our community. As the rest of this area develops, it's going to become even more impactful. And I just say, you know, reach out and come check it out if you haven't been to the library before. And and if you feel the need and the push to give, you know, jump on board with us. We'd love to have you, you know.
Yes.